This massive construction yard is just too large for the community of West Augusta.
All in favor of denying this request, raise your right hand. All opposed, raise your right hand. We have a 4-1 vote and the request is denied.
The Augusta County Zoning Board voted 4-1 to deny Dominion Energy's application for a special use permit to build a storage yard and work site in Deerfield Valley. The Dominion construction would have been at the intersection of West Augusta Road and Deerfield Valley Road. The zoning board listened as Dominion representatives took more than an hour showing slides of the work site they plan to build. Afterwards, zoning board member Daisy Brown explained why Dominion Energy should not be allowed to build in Deerfield Valley.
The 58 acres is flat land and backs up to the mountain. It has Ramsey Draft Waterway running through the property. The water from the mountain goes right to this area. We saw a video last month, as you all can see. It was covered with rushing water. I was totally stunned at the transformation. We didn't get the amount of rain it called for, but still saw major flooding. I can only imagine the amount of contamination and destruction if the pipeline was there. And if I may so, I move that the permit be denied.
I caught up with board member Daisy Brown and the chairman, Steve Schreckeis.
Augusta County is beautiful, and the county has worked very hard to keep it that way. And we want to have a future for our children. And so therefore, this massive construction yard is just too large for the community of West Augusta. And that's why I voted that way.
The chairman of the board says he considered several factors before making his decision.
Because of the environmental concerns and also because there was so much opposition from the local residents, I felt that it was not appropriate at that particular place. Like I say, environmental concerns, including flooding and perhaps pollution. The local residents were going to be really inconvenienced by this, and I did not think it was justified. Most all of this was sent to us this month, mainly from residents, and they were letters and explanations of why they did not feel that this was an appropriate place for the pipeline storage yard.
I spoke with a few people who were elated about the board denying Dominion a special use permit. Nancy Soros is the Augusta County coordinator for the Augusta County Alliance. I asked her about zoning board member Brown's comments during the meeting.
I thought it was quite an eloquent speech. She hit all the important points that we were talking about, the community concerns, the incompatibility, the environmental concerns, our water concerns, our safety concerns, landslides, and she hit it all. She did a fantastic job on summing up all the issues and why, not just denying it, but denying it with reason and with very sound reason. And so I'm proud of her and I'm proud of the board for supporting her and listening to the community and listening to and standing up for this special place that we live in, which is Augusta County.
I also spoke with Deerfield Valley residents, attorney Scott Balin and his wife Peggy.
Well, it's been 3 months in the making, and we've had hearings in there. Dominion's put a lot of pressure on to get this thing done. It's been very clear all along. So we were all very holding our breaths today to see what was going to happen when the board was finally going to vote. And we were thrilled, obviously. One of the board members, the last one, spoke so eloquently about everything that needed to be talked about. But another one did as well, talking about the importance of the citizens and the disruption to a way of life out there in a rural agricultural community. And if we continue to destroy those areas, we'll have nothing left in this county. So they stood up for us. They stood up for preservation of that area and would not allow Dominion to run the show out there, nor the landowner who rented them the space for a lot of money. So I'm very proud of the board for doing what was right for the people of not only Deerfield and Deerfield Valley, but also the entire Augusta County.
Today was government doing its job. I was teary-eyed because we've worked so hard to get our case out, to have them understand how detrimental this staging site would be for our small community.
I reached out to Dominion Energy representatives for a comment, and they declined. In Stanton, Elaine Rackley for Breaking Through News.